Hello everyone, we are at Slate Run Metro Park down near Canal Winchester. Today they have a fire going on over there, some restrooms. I'm at the Buzzard Roost parking area. Plenty of parking here. There's not a whole lot of people out. It's pretty cold today, but should be a good hike. Weather should be pretty good, and we're going to do maybe several miles today. So already got my stamp. This is my 15th park in this Metro Park Challenge series, and I'm getting close to the magic number 18, which is the completion of all 18 of the challenge parks for 3 months, over a 3-month period. So, Slate Run, here we go. This is a map of the park. You can see it there. We're actually right here. We're gonna go out here, catch this brown trail right here, do this loop. We may go out and do this purple trail, which goes way out through a big field. There's a nice little overlook right over here, overlooking this wetland. This is up on a hill. I don't know if I'll go down there or not. I've done that before, but maybe a little wet down there. But I'm gonna come back along here, catch the brown trail again, continue it out to the orange trail, do the orange trail all the way around to the brown trail again, and I may come do this covered bridge trail and this pink trail, orange trail, whatever it is. So that's the plan. That's going to be at least 6 or 7 miles, at least, depending on how I feel. May do more. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna get out here and take a right. Do this trail. I'm glad I got my spikes. Bobsled run here. Anyway, trail kind of winds up around there, and then right about over there somewhere it cuts over to the there's a pretty good ravine right down here. Anyway, here we go. I would not recommend this without spikes. Look at this. What I just came down. It was like solid ice. I'm not sliding at all. Yeah, it's a little cold out here. My hands will get cold. Check out this area. The creek down there, kind of winding through the valley. Cool area. This trail that I'm on kind of meanders through this ravine. Does a loop. Leads over to a couple other areas. God, I just can't get over this ice. This is like solid ice. There ain't no one out here. You gotta have cleats to do this. These are Catula. I'll show you. Again, balance. Catula microspikes. About a 1/4 inch long. Nose is running. Anyway, about a 1/4 inch long. You don't slide at all on these things. They're sure-footed. They spike right into the ice. And, don't have any problems at all. Check out this area. Right here. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyway. By the way, forgot to introduce myself. My name's Doc. I have a YouTube channel and a blog, Hiking with Doc. I'm just now starting a YouTube channel, so I'm kind of new to this. I got some things to learn, but people have been pestering me for the last couple of years to start up a channel to, document my blogs a little more and my hikes. And there's a bridge. Let's get this bridge. So, to document my hikes a little better. People like videos better than blogs. But I'll do them both. The creek's not frozen. It's flowing pretty good actually, because we've got some meltwater last couple days. It's pretty deep, actually. It's not usually that deep. But we're getting ready to go up this hill. There's a few hills here in this park, Slate Run. I've been here before, numerous times. You can easily get 12, 15 miles even if you do all the trails. It's a pretty good sized park. They also have a farm here, kind of a historical farm kind of deal, a working farm. Animals and stuff. It's good for the kids. Educate them. Yeah, nice park. I just ran into a guy coming up this hill. He didn't have any spikes on or anything. He was just standing there holding onto a tree, gripping onto it for dear life. He didn't want to let go. Showed him my spikes. He was really interested, but unfortunately it's not helping him much right now. This is kind of nice right here, so check this out. They do, a lot of the parks do this, educating people about the woods, nature. It really helps with giving people an appreciation for nature. Makes them, I would hope, there's an intersection. This is how they mark the trails here. I'm going to take this one with the weeds, the middle one. It's called the Overlook. Goes out into a field. Oops. Anyway, it gives people an appreciation for nature. Hopefully it gives them respect. I think the more people are educated, the more they respect nature, the less they tear it up and littering and graffiti and going off trail and those kinds of things. One thing I wish they'd do is educate people a little better about pets and pets on the trail. Like why you keep your dog on a leash, why dogs aren't allowed on certain trails. I see trails, even in the state nature preserves, which have like delicate species and stuff. Some more ice. I see people just walk they'll walk up to the sign, they'll read the sign, and then they'll walk right on past it with their dog. I don't like to say anything to people because it upsets them. They get upset about it. But anyway, I'm not trying to be self-righteous or anything. I just wish they would educate people a little more, because then it might help, A lot of people think that the reason you have to have your dog on a leash in these places is for the safety of other people. And that's some of it. Sorry about the noise. But that's some of it. It's really about the safety of the other animals and species and delicate flowers and stuff that are in these places, especially the nature preserves, where pets are totally off limits. Anyway, I'm done ranting. It's about out to this field. It's a long trek through this prairie, big wide open prairie. I'll show you it when we get there. It's pretty cool. We're coming into this prairie now. Actually, looks like there's less ice out here. It's just the beginning of it. But once we get up to the top of that hill there, you'll be able to see how big this prairie is. It's massive. Most of this ice came from yesterday. We had got up to 50 degrees yesterday. We had a bunch of snow on the ground, and snow melted, and then the temperature dropped yesterday. It just froze, and the water didn't really have anywhere to drain because it was ice dammed. Anyway, it's quite treacherous, kind of dangerous actually, if you didn't have the right equipment. I'd be on my ass all the time. I know, this is prairie. Pretty cool. spot right here. This rock is a glacial erratic. It's a big one, actually. Put my foot up there, you can see how big this thing is. It's at least 4 feet in diameter. A little bit about it. It's carried down here by the glacier. It's a non-native rock. Granite, actually. And the granite there's no granite in Ohio naturally. Ohio is all sedimentary rock. Sandstone, limestone, shale. But you see a piece of granite, it's usually carried here by glaciers. Sometimes people. And nobody brought that one. I mean, probably moved it over there, but anyway. It's funny, in Ohio, you don't see those pretty much south of where I'm at, the middle of the state. Reason being, that's where the last ice age stopped, right? And the rocks that were carried by the ice get deposited when the ice melts. And since the ice didn't go any further south, you don't see any of those things at all. Sometimes you see some smaller ones in some of the riverbeds that were carried by the glacial meltwater, carried downstream, but other than that, none of the big ones like that one, which is actually kind of typically either up on hills. I've seen them in riverbeds, but smaller ones. But the big ones, typically see those up on top of the hill. No one carried them there. That one probably weighs at least a ton, maybe more. Maybe 2 tons, who knows. It's rock, solid, granite. Anyway, little history coming up on another intersection here. This one, as you see, the Bonobo link trail, the grass goes to the right and to the left, or straight. Straight is just a little spur to an overlook deck, and that way is down to the wetland. We're going to go this way. It's actually just to the left of those pine trees, about in the center of where I'm at now, is the overlook. And it overlooks the wetland from a hilltop. So we're going to go over there, check that out first, and then we'll come back and think about going down the wetland. There we go. Look at these deer tracks. A whole bunch of them. Anyway, coming up on the overlook, we're going to go down here and the trail turns to the right here into the woods. And then there's a very big Osage orange right there. There's actually a sign about it. It's nice. It's wicked ice up here. Check out this tree. It's massive. It's a big one. I'll go over there and stand next to it if we can keep from getting poison ivy. Keep from sinking in this ice. This is thick ice. I don't know if that this tree. I'm going to show you how big this tree is. Hopefully you can see it. It's massive. It's a big tree. Anyway, here's this overlook over here. Some old guys. As long as I don't fall through it. Anyway, this is a cool spot. This is a deck. Great view over here. Some seeds, binoculars, and a wetland. There's a trail down there. You kind of see it there right in the middle. Columbus is like over there behind those trees. You can probably see it from here, but what a great place. There's some boardwalk trails down there. Not huge. I mean, not a lot of trails. I mean, it doesn't cover the whole area, but there's a parking area over there by that. I think it's over towards that radio tower over there, that cell phone tower. Anyway, you got these binoculars, kind of cool. See if I can look through them. See what people are looking at. I don't think I can see. Maybe. I can get my camera on there. There. Not a very good shot, but it's hard to light up my camera. Anyway, this is deck. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a minute. Just kind of take in this area. It's pretty amazing. Sometimes you see some birds here. Probably eagles or hawks or waterfowl. Anyway, cool area. Beautiful spot. With the creek flowing through the ridge. I'm on in between. I'm actually up on a ridge. You can kind of see it here. That's the hill. It's not very deep. You can see up on top of the ridge over on the other side is where the trail is. The beach is here. I don't know why people feel the need to graffiti these things. It's very rare that you even see one anymore that doesn't have writing on it. And there's a couple of them here. Look at that. That's ridiculous. been up there before. Short trail. It's not very long. Goes up to the farm. And then just kind of dead ends. I'm going to continue on this loop. Another form of education up here, which is kind of cool. Helps people learn to identify trees. I'm not really sure which one it is. It's one of these. Might be that one. I don't know. I'm not good enough with the bark. But a couple different kinds of trees around here. Creek still meandering through. Then we're gonna cross over another bridge and then go up a hill. I'm down in this ravine now. Crossing over the creek once again. And then heading up that hill over there, you can kind of see the trail. Little tiny bird over there, right on the bank. It's kind of loud for a little bird. God damn, that thing is tiny. About the size of a silver dollar. Look at how this creek meanders. Look at this. Over there. Then back around. Curve again. Curve again. Man. Amazing. Coming up on another intersection here. There's that way. There's that way. So the green one goes left. I think that's the trail I've been on. Yeah. And the Acorn Trail goes left as well. Looks like they join. Also goes right. I think it's another loop. I can't remember from the map, but goes over to another picnic area. I'm gonna go there, get some more miles in. Would not be able to climb this without the spikes. Here's the hill I just climbed. Sheer ice. Good spot right here. Good spot. Great view. Some very large old trees. There's a couple of them here. There's another one there. Fallen giants. Dead giant. And place to relax, take a load off. Going down again. I'm going to show you how good these spikes work. That's level. This is more than 30 degrees, close to 45. Not 45, but I'm not slipping at all. This thing's gripping solid. Of course, this is more snow than ice, but there's ice. It's hard. It's very hard. There's ice underneath it. Level now, I'm on a bridge. Crossing this creek again. I think think it's a different creek. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of creeks down here. Beautiful day. It's not too cold. It's like upper 20s. It's freezing definitely, but it's not too under freezing, not too much under freezing. Anyway, thanks for coming along today. It's been a good hike. I'm not done yet. But, yeah, it's good to have some company. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out my blog too. I'll leave a link somewhere on screen for you, or in the description, probably both. But yeah, check it out. I take pictures that I don't always film, so they're kind of both different experiences. You know, the blog versus the climbing again. Check this out. That's level. So, anyway, yeah. And this is my inaugural YouTube video. Hopefully this turns out alright. Thanks for joining me again. Make sure you subscribe. I will be doing more of these. And subscribe to my blog too. It's free. I got a lot more content out there. So I've been doing that for 3 years. So, there's this ravine. A lot more content out on my blog. Some good pictures. I take a lot of pictures. And I write commentary. Wildflowers are my thing. Waterfalls and ravines. Nature. Anyway, check it out. It's a different format. That's the address is docscape, docscape.net, and it's called Hiking with Doc, same as this channel. And I'm not sure if that's a walnut or not. Anyway. There's an observation deck over there, I see. You probably can't see it through the trees. Kind of on a plateau here. I'm on the opposite ridge. Should be getting to that picnic area soon. Kind of a opening right here. Reminds me of oak openings. Minus the sand dunes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Coming up on another intersection here. Same trail, and then to the right goes to that picnic area. I'll probably go up there and check that out. But here's that deck I was talking about a little bit ago. Observation deck. Kind of hanging on the edge of this. I'll show you this. Hanging on the edge of this cliff. Creek. Beautiful. Some benches. Cool area. It's like a open area. Big old sycamore over there. Actually, the trail, that's not the trail. The trail's this way, but do a circle. And the other trail that I came from. There's a nice little bench you can take a rest on. That little sign right there in the center says that this is a conservation area, and they use it for studies. So, off limits. Kind of cool, though. Open prairie. Pause it if you want to read it. I think it's that tree, the little skinny one. Anyway, just came from that conservation area. Heading down the trail. Should be getting to an intersection soon. Should be back on the main loop where it started, which will lead me back to the parking area. There's one more trail I want to do over there. Actually, two more, but it's a big loop. You need to respect those areas, like where there's signs like that. You know, there's a reason. It's usually scientific studies. Sometimes there's protected species there. Nesting birds or some rare flowers or something. You know, and like, you really gotta like respect nature, you know, and like there's reasons why they block those places off, you know. I was hiking with a guy one time. He kept wanting to go into those places. There was a place where the trail was closed. And I mean, the trail routed around it. It was just a reroute is all it was. He kept wanting to go down in there and like see what was down there. He was like, wow, signs like that. You know, they just make me want to go down in there. And I'm like, dude, there's a reason. There's a reason it's blocked off. It's probably erosion. You know, something why they rerouted it. It's there for a reason, man. Respect them, you know? What's that difficult? Just stay on the trail, man. Coming up on a kind of a bridge. It's kind of cool. I don't think this is the original location of it. I've heard that this was built in the 1800s, so it's pretty old. A one-lane bridge. Probably a plaque. There's a plaque. Blackburn Bridge. So yeah, nearby in Muskingum County. Wow, it's not really nearby, but let's see here. 1885, originally known as the Blackburn Bridge, cost $6.75 a square foot. Ohio had more than 3,000 covered bridges. Wow. It's not that many now, but there's quite a few. It's got some windows. I assume that's white oak. Looking out the window. I wish you could go down there. I enjoy looking at these things. They're pretty cool. Going back to the parking area. Done a few miles. Maybe 7 or so. I'll check when I get up here. But yeah, good hike. Altogether. Enjoyable. It's been a little while since I've been here. I think it was actually last winter. There's some people up here, so I don't really want to talk to myself. But almost done. This little picnic barn. It's kind of cool. Got to check this pond too. This picnic barn is pretty big. Lots of tables. You can have a big old party in here. It's wide open. Alright. Good little view of the pond. I can't remember the name of it. Might be Buzzard Reef's Pond. Anyway. Some grills if you want to have a picnic. Look at the inside here. It's really high. Wood for the campfire they have on Saturdays. Ooh. These cleats don't work well on concrete. That's where they had the fire earlier. It's probably still warm. Yeah, still glowing down in there. Anyway, I'm about done. There's a restroom over there. Ranger. Playground. So here we are. Made it back to the car. Good hike. Check the mileage, see how many miles I did. It was probably around 7 or so. Slate Run Metro Park. Hike number 15 out of 18 that I got to complete. I got 3 more to do, and I got to do them before the end of February. So I got a couple more weeks, like 3 more weeks to do these last 3. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my blog for more pictures and stuff. They kind of complement each other. You know, the video log and the vlog and the blog complement each other. So yeah, thanks for coming. I'm hiking with Doc. Thanks for joining me.